Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. No hesitation, let's jump right into it. First, for those who want to donate, and thanks to those who have donated to the show, that is paypal.me/Vincent, VINCENT 288. That's paypal.me/Vincent 288. And even if we take what rolls, we take what folds. Thank you very much. Now, you all remember the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There was an Aunt ViV on that show. And if you recall the show, it was a conservative show. Lawyer, professionals, private school, young kid comes from the hood, goes and try to adapt, but he brings his style and flair to the new area, and struggles in some areas, but is well liked, entertaining, and whatnot. So, bam, you know the gist of the show. Now, Aunt ViV comes out against Omarosa, and she talked about her hair. She said she had a black heart. She said that she was basically an Uncle Tom for Trump, and a lot of vicious attacks. Right now, for those of you who do not know, I did a post dealing with Omarosa for president. And I laid out reasons why she'd make a good president and why she is running. Now, this is how it happens with black people, right? You have entertainers who are locked and owned by Hollywood. So whenever Hollywood or the industry needs to blockade or stop someone's progression, they'll go get a counter, their counterpart, a black enemy, and they'll sick them on that person to be on the adverse side. And that person's job is to find out the pulse of black people and use that against the person that they don't like. You see that over and over and over again, right? But the problem today is, if you're not on the side of freedom, justice, and equality, if you're not on the side of truth, then you don't have the pulse of black people. You may have had the pulse of black people years ago, or what they call the integrationist. Those who wanted to integrate was a how can I say, they was a large number, let's say that, who wanted to integrate into a society that didn't want them. And you had those such as Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X, who stated they were not for integration. They were for separation. And so, with that being said, the new mindset of not only see black people, but what you have to realize is, when you use the term black, you might as well say Native American as well. You might as well say any indigenous people on the planet, whether they coming from the Pacific Islands or whether they coming from the Netherlands or Jamaica or wherever. You include them in your terminology of black people. Why? Because the origin of knowledge is rooted within freedom, justice, and equality, which stretches back all the way to their ancestors, to their very being. So that's the common denominator that unites us all. So when you say, what, Omarosa doesn't have the right to run for president? You saying Omarosa's words are not trustworthy But Hillary and Bill Clinton's words are, Donald Trump's words are, Margaret Sanger words are, any of them. Are you trying to tell us that Omarosa's credibility is shot because white people say her credibility is shot? Hell, you have white people who's agreeing with Omarosa. What are you saying? If you want to know if Omarosa can be trusted or should we stand behind her, then that's a question for the minister, the leader. Go ask the leader and see what his response is. But for you to come out in the public's eye, and discredit your sister, I don't think that's right. Like Malcolm said, hey, if we got an argument, we'll go in the house in the closet, close the door, and argue. But then when we come out in the public, we putting on a united front like everything is all right. Keep folks out your business. But yeah, okay, freedom of speech, you got a right to say what you have to say. But at what cost, and what's your aim, what's your purpose, and what's the narrative you're trying to steer the people towards by coming out publicly playing the role of the attack dog on Omarosa, which I think personally, you heard it here first on Verbal Pick Radio, but I think personally Omarosa would make a good president. You want me to back that up? Okay, I can back that up. Omarosa stated that over the weekend that the question was asked, aren't you afraid? Are you afraid of your life? Are you scared? And she said, look, and I'm paraphrasing. She said, look, if you run across me in the woods fighting with a bear, pray for the bear. Her response was, pray for the bear. Because Omarosa was stating that I'm coming up out of here. I'm going to be all right. See, that strength. For one, a president, whether male or female, needs that assurity, that strength, that self-confidence that I know what I'm doing. Let's roll. She has that. She has the looks. She has the status. She has the statue. Very well spoken. She has the education. Perfect. Omarosa would be perfect for America. Because what is America? What is America? What makes America? First of all, what's the foundation of America? The foundation is the root of what you call black people. Black people are the foundation of America. Because why? Because why? See, when the slaves built America. So when the slaves put their hands in that soil and they built out of a harmony or an energy of freedom, justice, and equality, peace and truth, then that's the very foundation of the country. So whenever you start lying and doing opposite of what the foundation is, whole thing crumbles. That's why they telling all presidents, you can't lie on the oath. Or we catching a lie, we have to. So we give you a pass, everybody's going under. Our generation, our kids, your kids, grandkids, next generation, everything is over with. Because they understand. See, when they say the founding fathers, those white folks founded. They're not my founding fathers, because my founding father was something else. But they were the founding fathers for white people who had the Queen open. Truth. I'm not making this up, but through the Queen opened up some of his prisons, let them out, come over to America, start building, start establishing America, and send back your taxes to the Queen. That's just what it was. Okay, now. Some of you may not like that, but it is what it is. I mean, the truth is the whole foundation of America was built on. Why you have freedom of speech, because let your speech be free so we can determine and we can decipher the truth up out of it, and that gives us an indication of where you're headed. Bam. Okay, now, Omarosa would make a good president. She has the height. She has a statue. She has intelligence. She has an education, and she's been in politics for over 20 years, and she knows what she's doing. And she's connected to the streets. She's connected to the church. She's connected to white people. She's connected to foreigners. And so, yeah, why not? Why not? Omarosa, once again, I know you're listening to Verbal Pig Radio. Put up a good fight. You do have those out there that have your back from day one, the beginning. Don't forget about those that got your back now. And do what you do. You know? Yeah. Stand strong. Trust me. Yeah. Got a lot of people out here that's with you. Verbal Pig Radio. We're out.